Hello, and welcome to a small little guide. It's just 5 tips on how to improve your gameplay in MP and SP for Hoy and NoStepBack. So we're going to go through 1 through 5. So number one is if you assign a field marshal on a line, right, and we have these tanks, you can control these tanks fully. So you left shift, and then you click on the front line, and you assign a front line. Okay? So we're going to do that right now. Now we draw an offensive order somewhere just in general vicinity, right? We then go to our general, we unassign divisions, and we're going to see our planning bonus go up, but we still retain full control of our unit. As you can see, they're not moving, and the planning bonus is going up. This is how you get the planning bonus on your tanks in MP without having the AI move them around the battlefield. Okay, so tip number 2. Basically, what you do here is you select all your units. You select every single unit except 1. You control 1, which puts them in their own group. And then you select this last one, and you push control 2. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to be able to see right here it says we don't have enough command power, right? So this is how we get around it. We select our number 1 units, make them into a new army. We select number 2. And now because he is by himself in this army, we hit force attack, right? Which gives us a boost. As we can see right here for this one division, we add our divisions back. And now that they're all back together, we just select them all and we attack and we get the bonus on every single one of them, which is very good. Okay, so tip number 3 is you can actually train your aircraft that are on your carriers. So how you do this is you go to your carriers, you select your carriers, right? You then tell them to move off of the ship. They're off of the ship. You press pilot training, and they will start training up rather as fast as they can. So now they're training up 3%, and then one more day, they'll be at 7%. And when they are fully trained up, you just turn off the order and put them back on your ships, and they will have all the bonuses that other squadrons will have. They'll get to regular. A lot of people don't do this, so there you go. Okay, so tip number 4 is if you can't reach an invasion site with your aircraft and they're out of range, what you can do is if you select your carriers and you have CAS and you have fighters on your carriers, what you can do is we're going to be invading this port with these Marines right here before they get there. We send out our aircraft on air support and close air support, and now when our Marines are going to hit the beach, it will have the enemy is getting the air penalty, and we are bombing them with our close air support. So there's tip number 4. And lastly, tip number 5. You can port strike with a carrier without having to be in battle. So we know that an enemy fleet is in this port, so we move our carriers to the sea zone to the right, to the left of it. We issue a port strike order in the vicinity right here over this airspace with these planes, and we have port striked. So that's tip number 5. Okay, so if you found these tips enjoyable, leave a like, leave a comment. If you like this even more, then you can subscribe. Otherwise, have a nice day.